Morning, 0p here. People were asking me yesterday about the people that do this. If you look on the side, there's a logo. It's called Safety Clean because this stuff is, they say, is absolutely safe, don't they?
Yeah.
And I had my hands in it yesterday, and the only thing that he did was clean my fingernails. So, so I was pleased. And we're going to open this up now. We're going to pull out the 3 blades that are in here and check them out, wipe them off, and then start working on them. When they come out, they look like quite black, and because they've got a coating that's formed on them. But as you can see, the harder you rub, it starts to clean off, and that's only a bit of old towel. So a bit of scouring pad, and it comes right off. Alright, it's amazing, that stuff, isn't it? How it does that? Look at that. As you can see, and you just wipe it with a stout rag, and off it comes. I'm going to take it over to the sink and give it a wash with some fresh water, and oh mate, is that
Even my dirty fingerprints all over it now.
yeah, as you can see, it's lovely stuff. God, and it brought that up well. Look at that. Because that was the more corroded one of the two, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But I don't think it was corrosion. It was more like it was just starting, wasn't it? Oh, it's nice and clean. Cool. Saves a lot of rubbing and a lot of hard work, doesn't it? And here's the biggie. That's definitely beastly though, isn't it?
Mm.
What was it you said that might be? You saw that yesterday and said it might be something. What kind it might be, but because I know they all come from the same place.
Yeah.
You know, we
No, I think
presume
this
so.
one was Turkish.
Yeah, but it also
Yeah.
looks very English because of the sax end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's so many influences there that it's hard to say, and it's got Scandi grind, which is really unusual.
Yeah.
You know. Well, that's coming on, isn't
Certainly cleaned it up.
it? Yeah.
It's better than what it came out the pack.
Yeah. As you see, I'll go in on that. Bear in mind, it's got to be washed, but this actually, unfortunately, is like pitting from corrosion. I didn't think it was. The way it was raised, I thought that it might be some kind of sticky substance, but unfortunately, what it was the carbon in the metal lifting up because of the corrosion. But we can sort that, not a problem. There they are. Absolutely gorgeous. There's no there's nothing on them, and there's a little bit of a coating on these, isn't there? If you let it dry, it sort of protects the metal a bit, doesn't it? So what we're going to do now is we're going to go over and clean them all off and see what they come up like. It's just a piece of Scotch-Brite, as you can see. We're going to do it with some more stuff. But it just, because it's just Scotch-Brite and water, nothing else. And it's, as you can see, it's just pulling.
Muck that's coming off.
And yeah, and
just from the water.
Yeah, and it's looking really good. And you have to get through that sort of dull protective coating, because that's the coating that actually stops the rust. But once you get through that, you're down to the bright metal again, which
could take a little while.
Yeah, but it's especially with it. So there we go, with a Scotch-Brite.
That's what it was.
Yeah, that's what it was like, and that's what it's come up with a Scotch-Brite. As I say, the Scotch-Brite doesn't mark it or do anything to it, but wow, look at that. It's nice and bright. So the dull parts on it, you can see that they will rub off, and it'll be beautiful. But it's the big beastie that we're interested in, because that's the one that we're going to be working on first. And we just rub a little bit of oil into these, just to help it, as well as we have rubbed some of the coating off. Here's the biggie. That is awesome, isn't it? You see the black slurry coming off. It's not very well lit over here, but forges aren't well lit anyway, because we have to see the colour of the metal. Well, he does.
Just get some
just some cleaner, because it's quite stubborn, this one. But,
yeah, it's all the pits that have caused this.
Yeah. Again, this is only a Scotch-Brite, so what we can do is some proper abrasive stuff and get it going, but we don't want to be too harsh with it. So, some of them pits are quite deep, aren't they?
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Still there. Gives it character, doesn't it, mate? It's looking awesome.
Once you get into the light, you can see what it's done.
Yeah. The light's hitting it nicely there. You can see that there are pits on it. Up here, it's all going to be clean. It's going to be proper abrasive going to put on it, and I'm going to go exactly the same way as these astrasions on it, and just keep going and see what we can do with it. But it is a beautiful blade. It's still got a load of, there you go, mate, oomph on it. So that's the one. So here you are, mate. Brought it all out though, innit? Took all the black out of it and everything. It's nice. This is the work area and the block. That will go on there, clamp down, and I can move it backwards and forwards on a swivel, and I can work on it. Try and get the surface of that quite bright. This is for Sam of Man Stuff TV. Bloody hell, getting old. Right, this is the blade now. It's all been finished. This is down to, this is what you're going to get, Sam, because unless we really rock it into this, you can see there those fissures are very deep, but they're clean. They're never gonna corrode again. But this is a really, and the reason it's done it, it's a really high carbon piece of steel. The rock oil on this is over 61, isn't it? Yeah, we tested the rock well for you as well, and it's over 61. So that's hard. Cleaned all the scale from the handles. Flip it over, you'll see that the other side is not as bad, but it's where the water regression on the paper is just eating it away, unfortunately. But with a nice set of handles on that, it's still going to do a job, and we're going to reset the grind because the grind is pretty awful actually. But once we've reset it, my friend here, he smiles at you, he's going to reset it for us on his nice little jig that he's got over there, and he'll reset that at about 18. Yeah. That's 9 aside. So it is a Scandi, isn't it? There's no other way. It's flat. It's a proper Scandi grind. The only way to describe it really on it. So we're going to put that back on it and see how it works. That's what I want to see when the handle's on. See what it does. So we've got to test it before we send it back. But it's a lovely piece. It's a lovely swing weight on it, and it swings beautiful, doesn't it? So there it is. There's that one, and the other ones are yet to be cleaned up. We'll keep you updated with them in a minute. So 0 pence from down at the forge. See you in a minute. Now these are the two blades that was sent to us from Sam, Man Stuff TV, and as you can see, one of them is still in its steel because it's a really nice blade. Beautiful finish on it. Just a little bit of pitting up on the handle, but that ain't gonna matter. And this one was a little bit what they call surface flake. It's we've put a black coating on this. As you can see, get the dust off. It's rather nice, and it's quite hard wearing coating as well. It's not it's not just an ordinary matte black. It's a tough matte black. And there's there's a little bit of oil that's come off the block there, but it will take oil and things like that. It's no problem. And there you are. I think that's come up really nice in the black. It really has. We'll wipe it down and give it another coat later. And move that with some solvent. And there it is. So. And there's the other one. You can see the finish on that is awesome. That's come up nice. I'll keep you updated on this. We'll be putting the handles on tomorrow, and that will be another job. Doing the edges, and the big one over the back here has been done now. It's as you can see, the finish is It's nice. The pitting, I can't do anything about the pitting in it. But it's the sort of thing with a blade of this quality you just live with. And that's because it's really high carbon steel. Unfortunately, that pitting. But it's got a Rockwell of over 61. Just over 61 this. 61.5. Amazing. Really, really hard piece of steel, but flexible, really flexible. So, very pleased with that. That's going to turn out to be an awesome workhorse, that. And these are going to be pretty nice as well. All in all, fantastic finds and fantastic. Going to turn out to be fantastic knives. So, from 0 pence down at a forge. See you later. It's just a little update, and I'll keep you posted. Just a quick update on Sam's knife. It's in front of you, and I've redone the edge, as you can see, and it's a bit straighter than the one that was on there. And turn it over and we'll have a look at the other side, as you can see. Straight. And we're now going to show you this piece of wood. Although it's not all that thick, it happens to be furniture grade oak. So if this is weak in any way, this will show you. Right, here we go. And James is going to give it a good slapping. Oh my god. I'll get to the side. Look at that. And that is honestly is oak. It's going through the bleeding pine. Look at that.
So it doesn't feel like oak to me.
It is oak though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't feel like oak to you with that on it. Oh, go on, give it a chop like that. Yeah, see what happens. Spank it. Look at the cut depth on that. Wow.
I'm not putting a lot into it.
No, if you used to really, really give that a swing.
I'm a bit scared to.
Yeah, in case he breaks the anvil. Look at that. Cool. It's gone halfway through. That is wicked. That is wicked. Oh, feather sticking and all. Look at that, see? Feather sticking oak.
I've never tried it.
No, never have I. Why would you? Yeah, that is actually feather sticking furniture grade oak. What do you reckon of that? Give it a whack. Oh, God.
A couple of good whacks and you'd be through a piece of bloody tree.
Oh my life, yeah, definitely would. There's a lovely edge being put back on that. It's a rough ground edge, but that's the way it was, and that's what I've done. It's what they do on machetes, isn't it? You don't polish the grind, and the reason I've done it like is I want it to be as authentic as possible, because that's the kind of grind it had on it, but it wasn't that straight, and I've kind of straightened it up a little bit, as you can see there. It sort of dips down to the front, but that's because of the curvature of the blade. And I'm hand grinding this, well, hand sharpening it, so I have to be really, really deft with it. So, and you can imagine the length of this blade is it's not like sharpening a bushcraft knife, put it that way, or putting a new edge on a bushcraft knife. But that's that one, and then we got more. And this is the next blade of the three that were sent to us. I've put a nice secondary edge on that because that's what they had. You don't want it going all the way out the blade because it comes to a very thin taper, this blade. So I just put an edge on it, and well, you'll see whether I was right or not. Bearing in mind, again, you can hear it tinging against this wood. This wood is so hard. You wouldn't normally do this, but this is an extreme test. And James is loving it. You're not hitting that very hard, are you? You're just letting it carry, aren't you?
It's just carrying through.
It's just carrying through. It's just carrying through, and that's oak. Look at it. That's awesome. Oh, brilliant. Oh, I'm so pleased with that.
I'm not even holding it right. I'm literally
holding it 2 fingers.
yeah.
Oh, look,
Holding
2
it with
fingers.
2 fingers. Just let it.
Just letting it fall. Look at that. That's not good steel though. Excuse my colloquialism there. That isn't good steel. No, it's a very good steel, and it's as you can see, it's all been cleaned up. It's ready for its handles to be fitted tomorrow, and we've got another one that we've coated with a black coating, and this looks quite mean, this one.
And then I'm just ripping that coat out.
Yeah, probably. Probably. But we'll have a look. Here we go, and this is the next one. It looks quite mean and black. I don't think it will though. I think that edge will carry, because this is really...
Bit of a knotty bit in that.
Yeah. In case you're not impressed, that's furniture grade oak.
Is it? Like,
Yeah, it is.
I just wonder what it is like.
I think that's alright, and it ain't scratched it up. I told you that was tough, that stuff. There we go. And that's got a nice sharpened edge on it as well. And it is sharp, and that is furniture grade oak, and you've just seen it chop through it. So they're the 3 blades already up and running. All they need now is the handles, which will be fitted tomorrow. So, 0 pence down at the forge. Hope you like it so far. Catch you later. Well, there they are. They're just waiting handles now. But the test that you've just witnessed just proves that this stuff is, this steel is awesome. It takes an edge. Wow. Just a rough edge. I've just put, we was discussing whether to put a really nice, polished Scandi on it and that, and I thought, no. Well, James said no, because he's stupid, because put on it what they had.
It's a workhorse.
It's a workhorse, yeah, so we put on it what they had, and this thing, oh, jeez, that is a brute, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is an absolute brute, really, well, I was just messing about dropping it onto the end of it, and you can see that I've actually rounded the edge with it, just by just tapping it up and down, and that's oak. Right, so I'm going to clean the blade now, because chopping oak with this kind of steel is not a good idea, turn it black. So I'm going to clean it all off and oil it all up, and the next bit will be the handles. Catch you later. I'm just sitting here talking to James about these machetes and stuff, and I just glanced out the corner of my eye and noticed something. I must be half asleep, but I've noticed something about this machete. It's got a tapered tang. It tapers to the handle. And it tapers to the end as well. So it tapers to the end and it tapers to the handle. Now that's pretty cool. Excuse the shaking, I ain't gonna stop. So there it is. So when the handle goes on there, ooh, that's gonna be a beastie. I don't know whether to retrue that edge or just leave it the way it is, because it's all natural, it's not going to rust or do any other thing to it, just as long as you keep it oiled. But yeah. But there it is. So Sam, if you see this, you've got a tapered, your flash kit, you've got a tapered handle, and